Hey everybody, so when the treasure trove of information opens, it overflows. So I wanted to do another video, and this is coming off of Mike and his comment that he made on the Viral Frog McPickle vlogs. So he said that James is working on a band and is pursuing what is most interesting to him. Working on a band. Let me iterate that. I had also received a comment on one of my videos where somebody said, "Oh, James is interested in a band. That's why Mike is leaving." And I said, "Oh, wait, you mean he was in a band?" And I never got a response, and so I just kind of left it alone because I thought that's really unexpected. So it looks like from various sources that I've heard from, James wants to start a band, and that kind of coincides with the Mighty Wings and the Hadoukens music video that they released. And to me, that was really out of left field. So there's James right there. So I saw the music video and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. So I watched it and then I thought, random. But at the same time, James doesn't look much happier than when he's doing this. So he's been pretty bored looking for a while. So maybe he really does want to do this or give it a shot. Underwater Levels, one of my buddies actually mentioned that it would be good if they did this as like a Cinemassacre plays, like a side deal, and they didn't do it as like a main focus for the channel because that would be really, really risky. But also, James does have an interest in music. So there's an old video that maybe a lot of you haven't seen where James Rolfe sings his own theme song with Kyle Justin. And he actually got into the music and the developmental process with Kyle, and people kind of give Kyle a hit or miss. They say, oh, he's great, or he's not very good. Well, he clearly enjoyed it, and James enjoyed it, and a lot of people miss Kyle's unique flavor when it came to his music. So, but the other thing I have to add, now that Bootsy and Kyle, who are very, very musically inclined guys, are gone, now they're starting a band. So Bootsy actually is so into music that he recently interviewed Johnny Cash's daughter and did a video about it. So I haven't watched that yet. Some folks, if you want to check it out, he's very active on his Twitter. But both of these guys are gone, and I think they would have been real assets. But anyway, just had to share that. So it looks like James is actually moving toward making a band, and I'm going to throw a little bit of a snowball here. Is he having a midlife crisis? So Mike leaving, it makes a lot more sense. Mike is really into games, and you can tell by his Twitch, he loves doing it. So maybe when he heard the news, oh, we're starting a band, maybe around the time when the Mighty Wings and the Hadoukens video came out, Mike was just like, this isn't for me. And I don't blame him. I'm actually really on his side with that. I think that Mike is doing what he loves, and he just wants to get off the boat. So this really, really does remind me of a different channel. So I've gone back to this a few times, but the Fredu or Rocket Jump channel, Brandon, the video editor guy, the main guy, he left when they started getting into the Hulu contract with Video Game High School and doing all the videos and staffing and actor hiring and going through scripts. He just wasn't into that, so he left, and it seems like that's the case with Mike. Mike's like, I'm not a music guy, I'm not musically inclined, I'm not interested, and so he decided to leave. So honestly, can you blame him? Be really interested to see some of your comments. But anyway, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I wanted to share that. This is hot off the press. But anyway, and I like how some of these videos that you get for AVGN, they actually have anti-AVGN videos, or not so much anti, but like news videos that pop up before the stuff that's on the Cinemassacre channel. But anyway, have a good one, and more to come.